Hey guys, we are back with King David the Dogo. This time, this is a little different video. Most of them are just about us having fun. This one is about an allergy he's had that's been reoccurring almost every year, and it mostly shows up in his right paw right there. The other paw's a little bit too, but the right one seems to be the worst all the time. And this reminds me, like as he's laying there, he gets a little allergy in his ears a little bit too. I mean, that's just something for all dogs. You gotta, keep their ears clean, wash their ears once a week with the appropriate ear wash you can get from your vet. I'm not sure if mine has any medication in it, but it's just good to keep your dog's ears clean, and especially pro tip: do it outside because he's gonna shake that head, and then you're gonna have ear boogers all over your walls. So, all right, let's get into the video. Hey, David, what you doing, baby? What you doing? Come here. Come here. Look at me. Look right here. Sit. Sit. Come here. Come. No. Come here. Sit. Sit. Good boy. Let me see your paw. Give me paw. Give me paw. Give me paw. That's it. That's the one. All right. So look here. David's got. Well, he's been having a little infection here with his paw. Let me try to get it better and close up. The vet says it's just been allergies. And he gets it about once a year. He gets some bumps on his skin, but that's really kind of stopped happening since I switched his food to a limited ingredient. It's called Performatrin, limited ingredient potato and salmon. It's a little more expensive, but he absolutely loves it. That paw was looking terrible, and excuse me. The allergy medication that we were given the first time was like Apoquel, and it was about $300. And yeah, that was expensive. However, it worked like a charm. His paw here healed up very good, and but however, about 6 months, a year later, the allergy came back, and we had to take him back in, and we got another antibiotic and another prescription. This time, the vet had something else other than Apoquel. I'm going to show you what it is here in a second. It's called Zenrelia, and it comes in these little blister packs. Vet wasn't sure if these were like beef flavored or not. They're not. Yeah. So spoiler alert, they're not. So yeah. So we have these little tablets that he has to take two once a day for his size and weight. He's about 120, 130 pounds. Dogo Argentino. So he's a big guy. And then for his antibiotic, he always gets the same thing here, cephalexin. And these you have to give 3 tablets by mouth twice a day, every 12 hours for 3 weeks. So imagine trying to, give a dog like this pills. It doesn't matter what kind of dog you have. You have a big dog or a small dog. Like, no dog that I know of will take a pill on their own. So what I've been doing is I think I figured out a secret when it comes to getting them to swallow pills that are not capsules, that are tablets. So let me pause right here 1 second and I'll show you what I've been doing. So for tablets, you have tablets that are not capsules. You can't open them up. I mean, I guess you could try crushing them up, but you're going to lose some of the milligrams if you do that. So with these little tablets, you might have to come in a blister pack or in a bottle. Tablets, I found out that dogs will not notice a tablet if you combine it with something crunchy and something creamy. So find something like a dip or a cheese that they like. David doesn't like peanut butter, but I know a lot of dogs do, so I put it in here. Doesn't like peanut butter. So if you get like a Ritz cracker and a little bit of, a creamy substance, Cheese Whiz, like whatever you got will work. Put that on the cracker. Put the tablet in the cracker, and then cover it with some more cheese or peanut butter, whatever. And he will eat it every time. And like when I first started trying this with different things, I tried so many different things, and like he'd always taste the tablet in there somehow and spit it out. So for the tablets, there's your cheat code right there. Crunchy and creamy. That's what hides the crunch, and that's what hides the flavor for tablets. And now for the cephalexin capsule, which I have to do twice a day. What I will do is open up the capsule and then put the powder in the bowl. And I'll show you what that looks like in a second here. Oh, and you will notice that this bowl is completely clean. I just fed him his breakfast with his first dose of cephalexin, and it's as clean as a whistle. Like he totally cleaned that thing, so it's ready for dinner. So what I'm gonna do is show you now what I do for the antibiotics and how to hide the flavor and taste, so you don't have to try and push 3 of these capsules down your large dog's throat. He'll let me do it. He'll never bite me, but it's just, what a pain. He spits them out. They go back in. It's just, this is so much easier, guys. So let me know in the comments after the video if you've found other ways, what works for you. And let me show you what I've been doing. Give me 1 second. Alright, so as you can see here, I've opened up the 3 capsules and put that powder in his bowl, and you can probably hear it. I've got hot water going in the background, getting that nice and warm. So what I'm going to do next is the cheat code here. So here it is, guys. What I've been doing is just getting the largest amount of ground beef I can find. Aldi's has a good deal. You can get 2.5 pounds for about $15, and this should last you for a couple weeks. So basically what I'm doing is kind of like a meal prep. So I will do all the ground beef, a pound of it or a couple pounds at a time, and then put it in a little Tupperware container for the refrigerator. And then I'll take about 3 tablespoons of this and put that in the powder, and then I will add his kibble. So this is the ground beef. Again, this is the ground beef I've prepared, and I add a little bit of seasoning to it. Just salt and pepper, some onion powder so it tastes more like burger, maybe a little bit of Montreal steak seasoning so it's got some good flavor. Last week I had some taco seasoning left over from tacos, so I put that in there, and I used, like I said, 3 tablespoons, and add that to the bowl with the powder. And for his size, I give him usually about 2 full cups a day of this kibble here, but he gets a lot of snacks and stuff when we eat dinner too. So here's the kibble that I use. Ain't that right, buddy? You love that kibble. I know. You just ate. You just ate. We're not gonna. You gotta wait till later, baby. So yeah, that's it in a wrap. So that's how you can give your dog medicine. That if you have a dog like mine who doesn't like to take medicine, for the like I said for the tablets, it's a quick little simple, crunchy plus creamy equals he doesn't feel the crunch of the medicine and doesn't taste it. And then for the capsules, just open them up and put it in the bowl. Mix a little bit of ground beef, and ground beef is one of the cheaper meats nowadays, and it's easy to prepare, eat, and it stores well. And here's another piece I have here for next week. Goes back in the freezer. I mix that all together with the kibble, and then I get the water as hot as it'll go, and just do a real quick just a little rinse on the bowl with everything, all the ingredients, and then I stir that until you can't see any more powder, and the kibble starts absorbing the mixture, and he loves it, and his paw is looking great. Thanks, David. We saw your little happy stick. That's wonderful. But yeah, it's looking a lot better. And another thing that I'm doing is, because I love this guy so much, every night we get a paw bath. I make him a little bath of warm water and Epsom salt. Just fill the tub up about maybe 2 inches, just enough for his paws, and Epsom salt, and I clean all his paws. I get in there with my fingers and clean them, especially the one paw. I'll take it a step further, and I use like some real gentle soap like Cetaphil, and I clean that. And then the doctor also prescribed me the misoprostol ointment, which is amazing. Works great on humans and dogs. If you ever heard of it, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Misoprostol, it's awesome. You can put that on a wound and wake up the next morning and it's gone. So, just a quick tip for Dogo or large dog owners who have to give your dog medication daily. It's a real big pain in the ass if you have to force pills down their throat, but this is what works for me, and I would love to hear what works for you. So hopefully you guys leave a like, subscribe, comment, share, help me out. That I'm trying to grow this channel, and the more you guys like and share, subscribe, and comment, the more content I'll create for you. So enjoy the rest of your day. We love you. David loves you, and if you love David, please show your love by giving him a like and a sub. Thank you so much. Have a good day.